Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Now first and foremost, before we get diving into the topics on the table for you guys in today's video, I want to spend a couple of minutes talking about Claude from, well, who was on AFTV previously, and many of you would have known him if you'd watched Arsenal Fan TV before the rebrand and AFTV obviously after the rebrand. Claude was a massive figure and probably the godfather of fan TV, football fan content. Claude, one of the first dons that rocked up on the scene. Unfortunately, last night he passed away. Massive shock. I still can't believe it. I saw the news earlier on and I was just jaw on the floor. Like, what? Really? Unbelievable. My thoughts are obviously with his family, his dad, who unfortunately has to see his son go, his close friends. My thoughts are with all of them. I'm sure they're absolutely devastated. I knew Claude, not, really well to the point where we were absolute close friends, but I met him loads of times. We spent quite a few occasions where we were sitting down, whether it was something to eat or something to drink, whether it's a pre-match or post-match, Arsenal, Chelsea, or even not at a football match, whether it was some shoots that we had done prior to games or way after matches, and we got involved with any Arsenal content. If I was there, we had quite a few shoots together. And honestly, Claude was someone just absolutely genuine. He was honest, direct, says it as it is, and just so passionate about his club, about the people close to him. And unfortunately, obviously, his physical issues have come into play. Most importantly, though, his mental issues have come into play. We knew that some of the comments he was receiving online got to him, obviously negatively. So I'm sure there's something that we can all learn from that, and that's a message to all of you. Please watch what you say on social media, because what might seem like such a little thing to you, it's like, this is nothing, press enter, boom, it's nothing, it's peanuts. To someone else, can really impact them, whether it's positively or negatively. Don't compare yourself with others and think everyone's going to be like you. Personally, I see negative comments on my channel. I ain't fussed. I'm not bothered. I'm absolutely cool with that. I can take criticism and I can take absolute nonsense negative comments that for me don't worth a thing. I'm cool with that. I've got thick skin. I'm happy, but not everyone is like me. Not everyone is like people like me online that can have that thick skin. There are some people that get impacted by that sort of thing. So please, guys, just watch what you say. And if it's not something nice to say, or if it's not something constructive, if it's criticism, make it constructive and respectful, then just don't say it. It's as simple as that. Keep it to yourself. Claude had a massive impact, was cherished by many Arsenal fans, many football fans in general. He's the godfather of fan content on YouTube. Let's have it right. And he will be sorely missed. He's gone very, very soon. So Claude, RIP, mate. I hope you're at peace now and you'll definitely not be forgotten. Now, if there's one, I'd say at least positive thing to come out of this, is Arsenal Football Club have said this: sending our condolences to Claude's family, friends and everyone who cherished him. His passion for the club was undeniable and he will be missed. That was sent directly to Claude's Twitter handle, which he used personally. So that's class. That is very nice to see from Arsenal, and I'm sure Claude would be very, happy at the fact that Arsenal have acknowledged him. So the one thing that he loved the most in life was Arsenal Football Club. So it's nice to see that Arsenal have done that for him. Fair play. And as I've said, RIP Claude, you'll be missed. Now, before we get stuck into today's nitty-gritty, I'm going to ask you guys, if you are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you do enjoy this video. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/YTF for more content. Let's get tucking into today's nitty-gritty. And the big elephant in the room as of last night was Sergio Aguero leaving Manchester City. Yes, at the end of the season, Sergio Aguero will be leaving Manchester City. He wrote an emotional goodbye to Manchester City supporters, but obviously he will still be playing up until the end of the season. Manchester City have posted it on their official social media accounts, putting it's going to be emotional. So when the last game comes, it is going to be quite a deep occasion, I think, for any Manchester City supporter. Aguero leaving the club club is very similar to when Drogba left us. We know what it's like. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal. And Aguero, I'm sure everyone remembers that Premier League moment against QPR, the Aguero moment. Everyone remembers that. It's going to be very emotional, I'm sure. It'll be good to see as a neutral football fan, but for the Man City lot, definitely emotional. Anyway, Aguero is leaving Manchester City, so there have been rumours going about where's his next move, where is he off to, and of course Chelsea are one of the names mentioned here because Barcelona are apparently interested. There have been some doubts as to whether that deal will actually happen though. Does Aguero want to go to Barcelona? Are Barcelona actually that interested in a striker who is coming to the end of his career? I think we have to be honest here, and even for us, for Chelsea supporters, we have to take this with a pinch of salt. Yes, if we got Aguero, obviously it would be a free transfer because he's leaving at the end of the season, end of contract. So it'd be a free transfer, but he's not coming in as a number one striker. Definitely not. For me, if Giroud leaves, Aguero would be a good option to replace him. Absolutely. It would be a very good option. And I think it needs to be made clear to Aguero that, look, if you are coming to Chelsea, you ain't the first man on the list. Simple as that. You're reaching that age of your career. I hope you understand, but you are going to be someone that's used as rotation. But we know what Aguero can do in a box or on the edge of a box with a ball. He's putting it in the net. It's as simple as that. And we could do with some of that right now. So if Aguero were to come to Chelsea, I would totally take him if it meant that he would be replacing Olivier Giroud as the older striker in the team. I think that would go down very, very well. But we'll wait to see what happens and what his next move is. Obviously, I don't think we're going to know for sure up until the end of the season because he wants to see out his time at Manchester City. He wants it to be a good end to his career at Man City. It's been quite a lot of years. If I'm not mistaken, about 10 years there he's been at City. So honestly, it's a big occasion for Aguero, for Manchester City and for their supporters. So in that aspect, I wish them all the best and I hope they all enjoy the occasion and give him a good send-off because we know what it's like saying goodbye to a legend, and Aguero for sure is a Manchester City legend. So see what happens at the end of the season. Now, in relation to the whole striker department, we've got some weird news, and this comes from a name I haven't mentioned in a while, Mr. Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano has quoted Mino Raiola. Now, if you know Mino Raiola, one of the top agents in world football, possibly the most toxic agent in world football, but we can put that to the side for now. Mino Raiola spoke to The Athletic. Yes, The Athletic. Obviously heavily connected with Chelsea. Some of their journalists know exactly what's going on behind the scenes at Chelsea. Mino Raiola spoke to them and he had this to say. Check this out. Mino Raiola to The Athletic. I don't give a F if I never do another player with Man United. I'm not in their hands. I'm independent. Guardiola, I've closed the book a long time ago. Everybody knows what I think of him personally. He can say what he thinks for me personally. What does this mean? What does this mean? Is he not doing any business with Guardiola anymore? Because if that is the case, then I think it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, Erling Haaland to Manchester City could be off. You know? And who comes in to pick up all the pieces? Yes, you guessed it. Mr. Roman Abramovich. Chelsea swoop in and they take Haaland because Raiola doesn't want to do business with City. That would just be hilarious. Although, Mino Raiola, let's have it right. He's a businessman. You know, he's an agent. And he does exactly what it says on the tin in terms of money. I think if the money is right, it would be hard to turn down an absolute lucrative offer if Manchester City came with it for Erling Haaland. But this is a positive sign when you're looking in terms of how things might fit in our favour, because we know Chelsea will be going for Haaland in the summer. Chelsea will be putting an offer in. So if Raiola looks at that and goes, yeah, I don't need Manchester City's offer, I've got Chelsea here, then great. I'm all for that. I am all for that. So we'll see what happens. I'm not actually sure in terms of the detail of Guardiola and Raiola. What history do they have? Because clearly Raiola hates his guts. What for? I don't know. But look, as I've said, I ain't that bothered. If it means that Raiola doesn't want to do any business with Guardiola whatsoever, and let's have it right, if there is going to be a deal, I think it means that Guardiola needs to have some input in the transfer negotiation as well. He can't just leave it to the club to do all the negotiating. It's like Tuchel having to not talk to a player that he wants. That's ridiculous. Guardiola would have to talk to Haaland personally, would have to talk to Raiola personally. Now, if Raiola doesn't even want to make eye contact with him, then that's a good sign for us. I'm all for that. Fantastic. Because Raiola will talk with Marina, and Marina will happily do business. Not a problem. And Roman will happily give the blank check. So, it's all looking good. Tuchel knows exactly how to talk. He's a very good talker. He's a very positive person. Someone you can get along with very well. So, for Raiola, the circumstances are looking good in terms of having to talk to Chelsea first compared to Manchester City. So we'll see what happens. But that was a very interesting piece of news that I just gave you. I did not see that coming. So bring it on. Bring on the summer. To wrap up today's video, there is a bit of news in relation to our Champions League quarter-final tie with Porto. Obviously, there was a bit of uncertainty as to whether we would be playing in Porto. Would Porto be coming to Stamford Bridge? Where are the games going to take place? Well, guess what? We're not playing in Portugal, and we're not even playing at Stamford Bridge. The news is this from Chelsea themselves. Both legs of our Champions League quarter-final against Porto will be played at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan in Seville. The first leg, which is classed as Porto's home game, takes place on Wednesday, April 7th at 8 PM UK time. The reverse fixture, classed as Chelsea's home leg, will be played on Tuesday, April 13th and will also kick off at 8 PM UK time. Chelsea have already played at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan this season, with Olivier Giroud hitting the headlines by scoring all 4 goals in a stunning 4-0 win over Sevilla in a Champions League group stage victory. So this is advantage Chelsea again. We've played on this surface, we've played in this ground this season, we know exactly what to expect, but we are playing both legs in Seville. Yes, both legs in Seville, and for those of you that do want to know, the away goal rule stands. So if in the first leg we were to score, despite us playing the second leg at the same ground, we have the away goal advantage, basically. So it depends on who has the home leg and the away leg on each leg. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, our away leg is the first leg, and then our home leg is the second leg. So if we can get a goal in the first leg, in the first game, that would be fantastic. I've said a lot of legs. I might have confused you, but I hope you're getting the gist of it. I hope you've managed to keep up. But that's the latest. So I hope all of you are doing well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below in relation to Aguero. Would you take him at Chelsea to replace Giroud as the older striker in our team? Would you do that? Let me know. Also, what do you think about Mino Raiola's comments to The Athletic? Do you think that has given us an advantage in terms of getting Erling Haaland to Chelsea? And what do you think about our game against Porto, both legs being played in Seville? Do you think that's an advantage for us because we've played there already this season? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know your experiences about Claude. I think he would deserve some attention in today's comment section. So let me know in the comments what you guys have to say about Claude, and pay your respects if you want to as well, by all means. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you did enjoy this video. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/YTF. New podcast was uploaded on there yesterday, so feel free to check that out, and a brand new Younes React is coming tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see all of you tomorrow on here for a brand new video. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.